I have a question. Are you an alpha male or a people pleaser? But nowadays we can call it Mr. Nice Guy. Before we immerse in this theme, I must warn you this video might hurt your feelings. But in the end, I'm pretty sure it can help you in the future. Listen, the truth is, a lot of men fall into the nice guy category even without realizing it. Perhaps you or someone you know is always playing the nice guy. But if you are the nice guy, it's not your fault. There are many factors that led you in this direction. For example, you grow up without a father, but there is a bigger factor. Today, the education system being dominated by females, and this is the wave of extreme feminism, or maybe a combination of all the above. Whatever turned you into a nice guy doesn't matter. It's your responsibility to look forward and get rid of this act. I know you start wondering, what's wrong with being a nice guy? If I'm a nice guy, the people treat me with kindness and love, and I can make new friendships. But listen carefully. I want you to know that there is a big difference between being a good guy and being Mr. Nice Guy. The main belief of all nice guys is, if they are just nice enough to everyone, in return the people around them doing the same. But this is a naive idea. Unfortunately, the reality is that the nicer you are at the expense of yourself, the more people will take advantage of it. Be cautious. Not everyone deserves your kindness. You will be surprised if I told you that there is a very dark side to the nice guy. Eventually, a nice guy isn't really a nice guy at all. Mr. Nice Guy only appeared to be nice on the outside, but in reality, it's only because they secretly want something back in return. The nice guy often is a very passive, aggressive individual who tries to get what he wants through manipulation by being nice. They always seek approval while avoiding conflict. But if you observe them, these are the fundamental factors that can reveal who they really are. Unlike the alpha male is the exact opposite of the nice guy in every way. If the alpha is kind, it is because he willingly chooses to be genuinely kind without waiting anything back or need for validation. The alpha male isn't afraid to disagree with others or get in a conflict. I'm not saying the alpha looking for trouble, but he doesn't avoid it either. He welcomes conflict with open arms when it comes his way. But that's not true for a nice guy. The nice guy will walk on eggshells in order to not offend anyone. They do this not only to please everyone, but it's also an act of cowardice. You see, most people who are cowards disguise their cowardice as morality. They want to hide the fact that they lack the ability to deal with conflict, and they aren't brave enough to stand up for themselves because they are the hero of the moral integrity. In other words, what they say is, I don't do because I'm too good of a person, instead of I don't do that because I'm a coward. However, when it comes to dating, the nice guy loses to the alpha male 10 out of 10 times. You see, the nice guy has a very condescending mindset. They put themselves on a pedestal and pretends to be the ideal option. They will do anything to show off how nice they are. But every time when a nice guy gets rejected by a woman, he will insist that women don't know what they want, or these women can't evaluate his kindness and care. Unlike Mr. Excuse, the alpha male doesn't waste his energy putting on a show like them. Finally, He doesn't care if people don't like him for who he is. I'm not saying women only reject nice guys. They also reject the alpha males. But the big difference is that the alpha male is a straightforward, and he doesn't deny reality or pretend to be friends. If an alpha male gets rejected, he knows that there are more fish in the sea. What one woman doesn't appreciate, another will. He will keep moving forward and not stick into the past. The nice guy will often waste his time in the friend zone, sometimes for years. Mr. Delusional might never acknowledge that he ever got rejected. The shame thing is, he is still trying to get the girl who, by the way, only exploit him. Eventually they get the opposite. They get nothing and became a laughing stock. That's why there's a famous saying, nice guys finish last. The biggest problem are the flawed mindset and behavior. In order to fix this, you have to first recognize that there is a problem, but relax and listen carefully because we discuss a few steps that can change everything. Number 1, self-reflection. This is the first step. No one wants to admit that they are the nice guys who are always passed over, ignored, or never taken seriously. Look at yourself objectively. Are you resentful or bitter in many situations because you don't get what you want? Pay attention and face the bitter truth about yourself. Your flaws can become your strongest weapon if you realize and conquer them. Number 2, you need to learn the word no. Don't let people exploit you because you can't say no, or don't let them to get walk over you. You might be surprised to find that they actually start respecting you more for standing up for yourself. That's okay to be a little selfish in life, and the most important thing, love yourself and don't sacrifice yourself for people that wouldn't do the same for you. Number 3, be genuine with yourself. Only be nice if you genuinely mean it and don't do because you must. Being nice isn't about getting a reward. Genuine kindness is done without the expectation of acknowledgement. You do it because you want to see the life of someone else get better. Number 4, self-esteem. This is the most crucial element. Don't underestimate yourself and think everybody is better than you. But don't do the opposite and overrate yourself and think you are better than anybody. Therefore, you become an arrogant fool. Balance is the key. As the quote says, the decisions you make are a choice of values that reflect your life in every way. You have your hidden value. You need to find it.